Good morning from Malate in Manila. We've changed where we've been staying recently, so we're now staying in this hotel called Hopin. We were staying in Makati, but now we've come just a bit south towards the water. Now you may see something a little bit different about me, and I'm not sure if you've seen the last video, but I got my hair cut here in Manila. I used to have long hair down to my shoulders. Not 100% sure if I like it yet, but it's still growing on me in both ways. In real life.
We did ask for a summer mullet, and I think it'll grow into something very nice. So you'll have to start getting used to his new face now.
We're up quite early today on a Saturday, and it looks like there's loads of people just finishing their nights out. Yeah. There's loads of people in like really nice dresses and stuff. So I think this area, Malate, is more of a sort of nightclubby area.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it. It sounded a little bit like it last night as well when we were sleeping. You could hear a little bit of a party vibe, so that was definitely going on. Anyway, the plan for today is to start here in Malate and kind of walk our way towards Chinatown, Binondo, which is across the river. I don't actually know the name of the river.
Neither do I.
Okay, brilliant. We haven't had breakfast, as you can imagine, it's quite early. So we're just gonna see how much we can fit inside without
exploding.
Let's go.
Can I have one of these? With noodles. Yeah. First place we've come to today is a place called Jim's Pares and Mami, and they're known for their beef broth. They also do a beef like bone marrow. I don't know how I feel about bone marrow. I'm not even vegetarian, and I feel like eating the insides of a bone kind of just freaks me out a little bit. So I went for the second best thing, which is a noodle broth and beef soup with spring onions on the top. I was wondering if I need a fork to eat these, but the noodle's quite short, so they fit on the spoon. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's really flavorful, really rich in flavor, you know. Definitely a beef broth, I'm telling you that. Wow.
So the dish that they sell here is called Pares. It's a dish that I won't be eating because I'm vegetarian, or pescatarian at least, and it definitely has a lot of beef and a lot of bone marrow and things like that involved. It looks and smells really tasty though. Wow.
Oh my god, that dish was so filling. Good thing it's very early because we're going to be needing to make some space. Obviously you haven't eaten yet.
No, I visually ate it, didn't actually eat it, so I'm quite excited to eat something else. We're just coming up to the beach. We haven't been to the beach yet in the Philippines, and we've got loads of islands that we're visiting, although I think we're technically on an island now anyway. All of the Philippines is made up from like 700 islands?
7,000.
7,000 islands. Okay, we're not gonna be able to visit them all.
Bit rocky.
Bit rocky, but it is also very city center.
Yeah.
It's not very often you get a beach right in the city center. This is actually really nice. There are loads of people sat here. Maybe because it is a bit of a cloudier day, the sun isn't in everyone's face. What's happened to your shoe?
You shat on it.
We literally bought those shoes a few days ago.
I don't know when I'm there.
You blatantly put that shoe on that shoe. If you don't know Dylan, he gets stains on everything. Like he'll wear a white t-shirt for 2 seconds and somehow he'll have stains on the back, stains on the front. It's like he does it on purpose just to get new clothes.
We're in Rizal Park, so it's on the way to Chinatown. So many people here.
Yeah, there weren't that many people around on the streets, and then all of a sudden we got in the park and it's like, this is where everyone is, apparently on a Saturday morning.
Oh, there's like food stalls and everything here. There's a tour going on here. Should we join?
No.
If you notice, ang daming construction.
Since having my hair cut, every time I look in the mirror, it's like I don't recognize that person in the mirror. It's strange. I feel like I look completely different with this hairstyle.
And you've had short hair before, and when I met him, he had short hair. But it's like, it took me a whole day to get used to. Every time I looked over, I was like, oh my god, who is that? And then it's like, oh, it's Dylan.
In the taxi back, she was like, oh my god, who are you?
but I do recognize you now.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. What do you guys think? Good? No? I wanted it a bit longer at the back, but I think it'll grow out to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
Gulaman. Looks like Coca-Cola, but I bet you it's not.
You wanna try it?
In Swedish, that would mean the yellow man. What is this?
Ilang piraso?
This is gulaman.
What is gulaman?
Like sugar, black sugar.
Oh, okay. Can I have one,
yes.
please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Like what, brown sugar?
Yeah, like brown sugar.
Show me yung magkano?
It's 30.
It is full. They're not stingy with filling it up. It is full to the brim. It was 20 pesos? Oh, this is not what I was expecting.
We can use that as a title now. We were not expecting this.
You know, it tastes a little bit like Dr. Pepper, but it's like really sweet, kind of fresh. Gulaman. You'll have to let us know if that's like a popular... It's clearly a popular thing. Everyone was having gulaman. They were sloshing it out to everybody. So it is brown sugar syrup, but usually there's like tapioca pearls and like some jelly-like things inside. So I think this was just a version without that. But you know what it tastes like? And I don't know if this is going to be so niche, but it tastes a little bit like Jenga bubblegum. We have it in Sweden. It tastes like bubblegum in general, like old school bubblegum.
Yeah.
I think I like it.
We're coming up to what is the oldest Chinatown
In the world.
in the world. There's probably towns in China that are older, but this is the oldest Chinatown outside of China. We're coming up to the gates now, which is...
We're on a bridge. It's next to a road. It's very noisy, so hopefully you can still hear us.
I think Manila in general is just very loud. There's lots of traffic, and these jeepneys are so loud.
Oh
like this
my
one now.
goodness.
Oh my god.
It's extra loud. We did some research obviously before we started on this sort of venture to Chinatown. So we have a few places that we do want to pop into. The first one should be somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that looks so good. Coriander can go, but everything else can stay. We're currently sat in a place called Quick Snack. Now this is not the quickest snack, but Dylan's snack is quite a quick one. I actually wanted to try their original fresh lumpia, which this place is quite famous for. But I asked if they had any meat inside and he was like, yeah, a little bit. So I thought, better not. Anyway, he recommended this instead. It's the Indonesian tofu. It looks delicious. What we also got was this fun looking coffee drink. It was called jelly iced coffee, so I think it's just iced coffee with jelly at the bottom. Is that ice cream? I think that's ice cream. Did we order a dessert? Okay, so it's like an affogato kind with jelly. It's literally ice cream floating in an iced coffee with jelly at the bottom. But as I was just saying, since I'm vegetarian, or technically pescatarian, if there are any good dishes that you know of in the Philippines that don't have meat, please let me know so I can try them, because there's so much food I want to try that looks and smells so good, but then there's like a surprise piece of pork in there. But anyway, this looks delicious. Oh, that's really good. That soy sauce is so like sweet. It's like spicy, sweet, sticky.
Like a teriyaki sauce, but someone said that teriyaki is just soy sauce with sugar in it.
I think it's peanuts on top, right? Yeah, so if you're allergic to peanuts, don't try this one. But if you don't eat meat, 100%.
So this little pastry thing is something called kuchai. It was recommended to us. Oh, it's like a meat pie. It's like the inside of a steamed bun. I love the steamed bun that you get here in the 7-Eleven anyway. That's really nice actually. Like something you could definitely eat every day. Very, 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 very good.
I don't know what the difference is.
Pork.
Pork. All of them have pork? No.
This one? Ooh, get that
Oh,
one.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we have 2 fortune cookies as well? Thank you very much. Thank you, bye. We were just walking out of the smaller alleyway into a bigger road, and we passed by this, I guess, Chinese supermarket, and we saw some fortune cookies. I haven't had one of these in forever. We obviously had to buy some. True love is the ability to see something in a person that no one else does. Oh.
That's nice. What do you see in me that no one else does?
Well, I can't tell them because then they'll see it.
Ah. I already broke it. Having somewhere to go is home. Having someone to love is family. Having both is a blessing.
Oh.
It's really nice, isn't it?
The actual reason we went into the shop, we saw these desserts in the window and we were like, well, we can't walk past and not buy one. Now this is called hopia ube. Hopia is some sort of kind of moon cake, flaky moon cake. Usually it has beans inside, I think, but this one has purple yam. Smells like flaky, buttery. It's like creamy, but like flaky and dry on the outside. Sweet.
Yeah. Really soft and creamy on the inside, yeah. I thought it was going to be drier, but it's not.
No.
Keep those for later.
Oh, definitely. Precious cargo.
Doing a food tour first thing in the morning seems like a great idea until you're full after two dishes.
I'm very full. But you know when you get quite full and you can still fit something sweet? I think I could fit something else sweet in.
Yeah, definitely. We've had a form of egg custard tarts in a lot of places. Portugal, obviously, do them very, very well. Kuala Lumpur in Chinatown do them pretty good. And here in Chinatown in Manila, a bit smaller, less filling, a lot more crust around the side. Oh no, the texture and the consistency of the crust here is way softer. Very good job. Oh, yeah.
Smells so good. Oh, that's so good. That is flaky. I forgot to say, we're currently stood in Lord Stowe's bakery. They seem to do general baked goods, but also really focus on their egg tarts. I can see why. They're very good.
In a few days, we are going to be renting a car. So we rented a car in Laos, one in Luang Prabang, an electric vehicle, and one in Vientiane to drive, what was it, like 1,000 kilometers all the way through Laos?
Yeah, we did quite the road trip, but we saw so many beautiful things. And that's the thing with getting a car. You can kind of get out of the super city center to see a little bit more. We're not going to go very far away, but we're going to do a couple of small trips around Greater Manila, I should call it.
Wow, what is that?
Oh, it says ube. That's the thing we just ate, the purple thing.
It looks like they've got like a ube milk tea.
I am full, but it is.
We can finish off.
It's a drink. We can like slither between all the other tasty things we've eaten. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Woo. That does look really good, actually. Can we have the ube milk tea latte, please? One. Yes. Look at that bad boy. Oh, by the way, this place is called Tea Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it was a lady working, so she must have been the Tea Brother sister.
Oh.
Look at that. That's gonna be sweet, isn't it? This, very sweet.
It's gonna be quite a long walk home, but I think we need the walk after eating all that food, and it's still not even 12 o'clock, I don't think. Probably not even gonna eat lunch.
Nap. Yeah, I'm gonna need a nap and no lunch.
Yeah.
No more sweet treats after this.
But make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our road trip and any other exciting videos that we have coming up in the Philippines. Bye.
Bye.